Well, welcome to another Travels with Trigger. And I probably don't say it enough, but I'm John and travel with Carol and Trigger. Anyway, I don't normally start a video at the end of a day, but we had a big day yesterday, a lot of drone footage and stuff. And then we found this boondock spot. It's really at the next place on our agenda for the trip. But it's this incredible oasis, and I was going to show it to you a little bit earlier, and I wanted to show it to you tonight because the sun's on it and it's just absolutely gorgeous here. But we've been waiting around on this bull probably for a good half hour, 45 minutes. He was back in the grotto I'm going to show you, and he laid down for a while, was drinking and making all kinds of noise, but yeah. Well, we were just sitting in camp and this big old bull came down to the springs here. This guy is big. He's got some horns on him.
He doesn't decide to stay all evening.
We put Trigger in the car, didn't want him out here. I don't know if he's part Brahma with that hump. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do if he decides to stay there. That is one big freaking bull. He's walking away. You see him, Carol? All right, well, let's take a look at the oasis here. Yeah, so look at these gorgeous palm trees, and they're massive. And there's a spring, several springs here, in fact. As I pan down here, you can see all the different palm trees, and each one is probably a different spring. I haven't been up to them yet, but Carol did. So I'll go down and take a look. But let's go back here and see this one first. Now, sorry for the shadow, but I wanted to show you the wet here along the ground. And then look at this massive palm tree here. And we are back into some pretty heavy winds. So yeah, got 3 of them right here. Just massive. I mean, this thing is huge. And then back down here, we have this grotto. Now this is where the bull was. He was down in here. He was drinking on the other side, which I'll go around in a minute, but he came down in here. Yeah. So yeah, you can see here, there's obvious water. So all this seep down in here in the bushes. Now we don't know if he was down here eating these greens or what, but you can just see water all the way around here. And then back in here, you can see the seep. Let me get across here and I'll get to it, you know? Yeah, so yeah, that's the seep in there. So a little spring here. Like I said, it looks like there's a bunch of them down the way as well. Man, it's so gorgeous. The greens are just sparkling. Yeah, so this is where the bull was hanging out. In fact, he laid down right here. Right in this spot. And he is across the valley now. But let me walk over to the other side here. Okay, so now the grotto's behind me. You can see there's a pool of water right here. And a lot of alkali on the rocks, but the bull was definitely drinking here, so the water must be fit for consumption, at least animal consumption. That's our boondock spot right there. All right, let me walk down the way a little ways. Yeah, so like I said, there's palm trees there, and there's actually all the way there at the end. I can see them peeking up over that rock in the distance above the car there, just up to the upper right from him. So I'm gonna walk up here. I haven't walked up. So you can see all the alkali here along the shore, the salts that have come up. And whether or not the water itself is or not, or just pulling it up out of the soil, I don't know, but you can see here, we're going up towards this palm tree. And you can see that there's a water stream that comes down from there. One thing that's interesting, and I expected to find it at a water source, would be petroglyphs, but we have not found any. Funny thing is that I told Carol, I said, yeah, with this water, we might see some wildlife. And what we get is a big freaking bull. I mean, I would guess he was close to 2,000 pounds. He was massive. No, this one seems to be pretty dry. The soil's still kind of damp, but it looks like it might have a pool. I don't like getting too close to these fronds because that's where various critters hide, and I've actually walked by one and had a snake stick its head out. But yeah, so this must be the wash area for this one. Crazy just to find these palm trees out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you can see here there's another deep grotto going down underneath here. Let's walk through here. Hopefully no snakes. Beautiful rocks. I like this one here a lot. Ah, that's really cool. I don't know if I'll be able to get through here or not. I'll go down and try. I was thinking about going this way, but over this way, I can see a seep area. The grass is hanging down from there. This is just amazing to me. You may be able to see it now, but you can see the greenery on the sides, and there's a seep. You know, there's the main seep in the center there, and some more over where those grasses are. And all the patterns on these boulders, I guess just the natural grooving striations or whatever, and then they've filled in with this salt. Another really cool boulder with all the markings. I went up above it. You have all the natural colors, the golds, little yellow, some dark brown. All right, so there's the main seep. Quite a bit of water coming out of it. I mean, it's just dripping, but constant all the way down. And then right over here we have more seeps. This is totally awesome. And then we have a baby palm right up on top of the same area. All right, well, I'm not going to go down further. There's a gentleman there camping. Yeah, all along here. Amazing. Okay. Well, so as I said, this is evening. It's really the end of our day here. We're at the site that we're going to go to first today. Well, tomorrow actually. And should be interesting. We're not really sure what's going to happen. It may be a bit of a rock scramble to get up, so I don't know. We'll have to figure it out in the morning. So, yeah. I mean, this whole Gold Butte National Monument is just awesome. I recommend it if you've never been here. Now, the place we are right now, and it's called Little Finland, I'll tell you that. That's Little Finland up there. Give you a little shot. At least that's the kinds of formations that are up there. So yeah, walk back to camp, and then we'll see you probably on the trail. All right. Well, our second bull of the day. Well, he's not coming towards me, but definitely a bull. You can tell by the way it sways. Yeah, he doesn't have any interest in us. Sort of stopping, looking over this way. The other bull just went by with a whole herd, and this guy just popped out. Didn't even see him with the others. But this is a young bull. There's some ladies up on top watching. We were hiking and came down and are photographing the bull. Absolutely gorgeous.